Welcome to the #1 podcast out of Bassiam Studios. We're live in Leander, Texas. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Wizard Matt.
Gator.
And Blake. And we are live. And we got the crew back in, huh?
Yeah.
Full
We're all
house?
together.
Yep.
Nice.
It's getting hot outside.
It is.
Could use some ice cream.
Something cool. Something refreshing, you know?
Like ice cream.
Ice cream's really good. I like ice cream or hot outside.
And when it's cold outside, if we're being real.
Cold ice cream.
Fuck
Ice
yeah.
cream sandwiches.
Next to a fire.
But you gotta watch out because these motherfuckers.
Be jizzing in the ice cream.
Oh, shit, son.
So, a guy in India, ice cream slinger. I'm gonna call him a slinger, right? Ice cream slinger. Apparently he's been jizzing in the ice cream for the last 14 years.
Are you? It's literally been 14 years.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
mean, I didn't
dude.
read the article or anything. Yeah.
Damn. That's a long... Dude, and people have been eating that shit for 14 years, I
And
assume.
So he got arrested, I guess, because eventually he got caught. How do you get caught? Like, I don't want to ask that question, but also I want to ask that question.
Well,
Like,
then when you get caught, do you really come off for 14 years?
yeah. What if that was just his first time, you know?
Do you think he's still doing it after he got caught?
No, he's in prison, dude.
Yeah, but what if
I
he's
hope
like...
so. Indian prison.
I think
bro.
he's in India. They're,
But what if they
they're
like give him
probably
ice
going to
cream
kill
every
him.
day and he fucking does it in the
They're-
jail cell?
They're
His ice
probably
cream.
going to kill him, dude.
He's
He
probably
needs
an
it.
untouchable by now.
Yeah, you hit him with a cane or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
You run over him like Suge Knight.
So,
Ouch.
his this was a terrible topic because we're all just like, fuck, dude, what's funny about that? No, he's jizzing in ice cream. Come on, that's kind of funny. Right?
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Like, is it his secret recipe?
Dude, you think he's just on the ice cream, or you think he's like actually fucking the ice cream?
I don't think he was fucking the ice cream. I think he was jizzing in the ice cream when he's making it. I think that was his
Before
thing.
it becomes
Like before you put it in the it's an ingredient.
Before it's
secret,
iced.
yeah.
secret sauce.
It's a little bit extra. It's extra creamy, you know.
I wonder if he blamed his success on the fact that he jizzed in that first batch, and so he just kept doing it.
Oh, he didn't even want to.
Yeah,
He was just
it's ingredients now.
So what's your favorite ice
That
cream
ice cream
flavor?
won awards. you know?
chocolate.
How'd he get caught?
Yeah, that's the other big question.
Do they have cameras or
How
something?
does one get caught?
Well, I can't.
And then once one gets caught, how
He
do
get
you?
caught with his dick in the
Does he
ice cream?
really fucking chop up to 18 years, like, or 14 years, or whatever the fuck it was?
Yeah, how'd they put that together?
See, I feel like that's at that point when you catch the guy jizzing in the ice cream, you're like, oh, you've been doing this all along. Well, you know what I mean? You just have to assume.
How long you worked here?
Yeah,
It's been happening since day one.
yeah.
Okay, so there's some assumption. That would suck if he like is gonna get murdered.
That's what I mean. I
Nah,
don't.
even still, you probably shouldn't jizz in ice cream. He feeds it to children. Isn't it?
Yeah, he needs to get hit with canes.
Yeah, you should probably kill him.
How would you feel if
Never
you're,
mind, carry on.
Yeah, how would you feel if you're a child and you're like, dude, I went to that dude for like 8 years of my life.
I'd be pissed.
14. You're an adult. You went to college and you came back and you bring your college friends and you're like, hey, this is that ice cream thing I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, it's good.
Dude, what if your friend found out?
You know?
Everyone in India's probably found out, bro.
What if your friends found
Oh,
out
they
that
do.
you were like jizz eater, dude?
You were the jizz eater.
You're like the outspoken fucking every day. You're like, guys, this ice cream spot, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but it's better than all the other ice cream spots.
Yeah,
Do they do
Cheers.
the tricks with the cones where they like try to give it to you?
I got your code.
Yeah. It's like to make it even worse. To add insult to injury.
Damn, dude, that's fucking
They tease you with
ice
it.
cold.
Yeah, bro.
No, it's ice cream.
Ice cream cold.
That dude's just like
Ice cream jizz.
so nice.
What form does jizz take when it's frozen? Something I don't know. Like I haven't actually experienced this.
Well, the sperm bank probably knows.
What
Yeah,
if
but I
people are
think-
getting pregnant
Yeah,
from
But
it?
if they freeze it like
You ever beat off on a ski lift?
in its own thing. Yeah.
Like, how do you even find this out? Like, that's terrible.
Yeah, what's the temperature?
It's cold as fuck. You have to be inside, right? And then, like, right before you
Okay, how about
finish,
this?
you, like,
How about
step
this?
outside.
If you're making gravy, right?
Yeah, like-
if you're slinging gravy, you take the flour and stuff, the seasonings, you mix all that in some either water or milk, so that way when you pour it into the other liquid, it doesn't like clump up and get gross. So, like, I'm imagining if you were going to try to mix jizz in, you would want to, like, dilute it first. Because if you just put jizz straight in ice cream, it's going to freeze. You know what I mean? Now you got a block of jizz in there.
Does it
You
freeze
don't want
like
that.
ice cubes?
Because that's going to change the texture of the ice cream. You
That's
know?
why you got to mix it up.
he stirs it,
He stirs it.
right?
Hmm.
He mixes it in.
It does
bro.
freeze like ice cubes?
Dude, I don't know. I'm just imagining.
It's a
here.
gel. It's not your typical, like...
It's
But
a
have you
gel.
seen how they make ice cream in India? I think it's like that, where they have like the big cylinder that's like put ice inside of it and spin it really fast. They just jizz on it, and it freezes, and then they put like orange juice and shit on it, and they're like, Here
So
you
it
go.
freezes like you can make jizz ice cubes. You think?
Yeah, for sure.
I think if I had eaten ice cream there for the last like 10 years of my life, I think I would try to convince myself that like, oh, he's not doing it in chocolate because like chocolate, you know.
That's racist.
Well, no, that's my flavor. And so like,
You don't think it would mix in, dude?
no, yeah, you don't want to do that in chocolate. Like you're going to do that in like the sweet cream or something. You know?
Gross, dude.
That's what you would have to do. You'd have to
Sweet cream.
like plausible deniability. You'd have to lie to yourself in your own brain. You'd have to gaslight yourself. Be like, dude, nah, he didn't jizz in the chocolate ice cream. He just put it in the sweet.
So I'm pretty sure at this point in the conversation, the chicks are gone. So
Yeah.
we can actually get real with this topic now.
Yeah, what flavor? Like sherbet? I mean, like orange? That's going to cover it right up.
Dreamsicle, yeah.
Do you think he would have done better if like he had willing customers?
A creamy dreamsicle.
Like they just knew.
dude.
Yeah, dude. Instead of slinging like 25 ice cream cones at $1 a piece, you sling 5 at like $50.
$100, yeah.
And you tell them, you put it on. It's like jizz ice cream.
Yeah, dude. Big sign.
Should probably tell them.
It's make me shit.
Would you have to start eating pineapple to make your jizz taste better?
And I don't know what the equivalent of
It's
the
just the ice
FDA
cream.
is.
He
over
probably
there in India.
really liked mangoes and thought that was the secret sauce. I'm telling you, the first one was like a fuck you to somebody, and then that became the renowned ice cream, and he was like, "Fuck, now I have to jizz in the ice cream now on."
Ugh,
Damn, could you imagine doing?
it's upsetting.
You make ice cream so much that you're like, I'm gonna
It's-
jizz
it's
on
no
it.
ruining
wonder
ice
Baskin
cream.
Robbins was so successful.
Yeah, how many other people have done this? Because this isn't the first guy.
Oh God, there's a whole ice cream jizz ring. There's
Oh,
like,
dude,
And didn't Bluebell just have a recall? Maybe that was a whole like
somebody shit in the ice cream.
yeah, it was like jizz, but they said it was
1,000 gallons of fucking vanilla cream or whatever they have. Fucking somebody shit in it. Like, you might get E. coli and fucking AIDS if you eat this ice cream. It'll have this date on it. You don't even taste weird. You're like, no, it's just regular ice cream. Look at this shit. It's like white.
all right, well, this was a rough opening topic. Maybe we should open with just flavored ice cream.
That escalated quickly.
All right, let's see what's in the box.
What
But,
makes you think, though, gentlemen, huh?
So I figured since it's Easter, we got the box provided an Easter themed bottle, so we have angels in. Right? Angels fucking Easter? That makes sense, right?
No,
God, Angel.
whatever.
All right, shut the fuck
I've also had it like 7. Decent pop though. I'll try to judge it with fresh
up.
heat.
And the second one. Oh, and this one is finished in port wine barrels. So I don't know if that's the other one we drank.
Ooh.
Where's
Yeah,
the?
honestly, I didn't. The box didn't know that or manifested what the box does.
I
gonna
don't know
have-
where my shot glass
It's
is.
gonna have the sweetness.
No,
No,
that's
his that's you. His has the
Okay.
the one that has the
I
titties.
just-
What'd you do?
America.
What'd you do with your shot glass?
I don't know, bro. I took a shot out of it.
4 in here.
It's one of them. Texas.
Man, it just disappeared, dude.
I was literally.
Figuratively, also.
I didn't think about it that way.
Cheers.
Do you remember before you drank a lot of alcohol when you thought that you could drink was Dr. Pepper?
No.
You never had that first drinking experience where you're like, I could drink raw and
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
way overdid it?
Yeah. I think I did that with vodka. I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I can drink.
No, it
Woke
turns
up
out
in
it's
somebody's
not.
garage
It's
the next
not
day, and I was like,
spicy
oh,
water.
Yeah.
Jaeger. Jaeger was my worst.
Oh
time with alcohol
God,
ever.
that's like fucking.
I could
cough
drink
syrup, dude.
I could drink a lot of Jaeger, dude.
Yeah, but then the throw up though.
Throw up wasn't bad.
Jaeger throw up is bad.
Hangover was pretty gnarly. And the loss of memory was pretty important to mention.
What about hot dog flavored water?
Does it get you drunk?
I don't think this one does.
That's something.
No,
Just make
so-
a seltzer out of it.
But they did make it tingly, right? So 7-Eleven is making
They
hot
car-
dog flavored water,
Slurpee or something?
but with it's sparkling water, which I don't even really know what the fuck sparkling water is. That's kind of gross.
Oh, it's like carbonated water, dude.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any of the good shit in
It's
it.
got
No,
sparkles in it.
It's
dude.
an empty TV fizz. Bro.
they put sparkles in it.
Right?
Maybe so.
I mean, it sparkles, dude.
When they ask me
Do
if
people
I want
really enjoy
still
that
or
shit?
sparkling, I just always say tap. And they look at me like it's fun.
I'm also confused by like the tonic and fucking different type of water.
I like
Yeah.
Topo Chico and
Isn't
like
that
all
mineral
kind of
water?
stuff.
So
But
I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't like any of that shit.
It's
dude.
got sparkles in it too, though. Right?
When I was a kid, I could tolerate clearly Canadian.
What's that?
That fucking flavored sparkling.
It's got
It's before your time.
sparkles
I'm
in it.
old fuck.
I know this almost sounds cliche at this point, but
They
dude,
make it
straight
again,
up
though.
fucking hose water, bro. That shit,
Yeah.
I can drink that shit, like
Yeah.
a lot of it.
Yeah,
You
might
know?
as well.
Yeah.
It's not hot dog flavor, but we'll settle.
And like sink water, to me, sink water is better than sparkling water. It is. Sparkling water's gross. I don't like it. It blows my mind that people prefer that.
Sparkles are weird, dude. You either love them or you hate them. You know what I mean?
I hate them.
Well, what about spicy though? Isn't that kind of a sparkle?
Well, I like when you put sugar in sparkles. you
No,
know?
dude. My fucking Bloody Mary's spicy. There's nothing sparkly about them.
Yeah, it makes your mouth sparkle.
You know?
There's sparkles in it, bro.
Makes you look
Well,
like
then
you chewed
it's
on
got
somebody's
spicy.
ear, dude.
Then how do you make what is the spicy flavor? What is that? It's
Spice.
not a sparkle. It's a burn.
spice.
It's a burn. It's just
It's hot,
spicy.
hot.
It's spice.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sparkle's not really a flavor.
Yeah, it is. Sparkle. You just put sparkle and stuff in it.
Simply sparkle.
All right, fine.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
That's what y'all sound like. That's what I'm
Hot dog flavored sparkling water though. That's where we were. That's what we were
It's
doing.
sparkling water now?
No.
Do they really think people are going to buy it?
Those
and,
are two things that I hate.
and hold on, are people actually going to buy it because it's just fucking something that's gross?
People will buy it because a lot of people are like us, and they're like, "Oh, this is gross. Here, try that."
A lot of
Oh
16-year-olds
man, this is
buy it.
gross. Here,
Yeah.
you try it.
Yeah, kids will.
And we've done a lot of stupid shit on this. We ate the fucking
We put our balls in the soy sauce.
yeah.
We could do like mustard water, sparkling water. You know,
We
the
put
mustard
in?
water that comes out of the mustard
Yeah.
container.
Stuff's
What if-
pretty gnarly.
What if you did that but sparkling? You know,
Sparkling mustard water.
You could go. You could go on OnlyFans and buy some girl's bathwater.
You know, it'd be
Put
good.
sparkles in it.
put
Put
sparkles.
sparkles in it. We could try that.
You can sell that shit, dude.
You know, it'd be
Sparkling
good.
bathwater?
No, we're gonna buy it, drink it, see what happens
Would be a Reese's.
Isn't that just like chocolate milk?
with peanut butter. So
Mm.
it's a chocolate peanut butter milkshake
So it's got peanut butter in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna mess with the texture
and jizz.
and jizz.
Yeah.
That's where I was going. Yeah,
We went too fast out of the gates.
yeah. What other flavors of water we could do?
Jizz.
Yeah, just flavored water.
Well, where do we get the flavoring?
Scientists.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
I'm a
jizz do,
scientist.
doesn't jizz do like weird shit in water though?
Tell us, Chris.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That was a question, dumbass.
I'm pretty sure if you jizz in water, it like tangles open your leg hair and stuff. You know?
Gross. Why do you get it on your leg hair, dude? It's gnarly.
Like solidifies more or something.
It turns into fucking silicone. Like
It's a weird reaction, isn't it?
Turns into a jellyfish.
Yeah, that shit's. Yeah, it's,
Stem cells.
you learn that real quick.
all y'all act like you hadn't had jizz in your leg hair. Come on.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta write that down. Jizz in your leg hair.
Because
Gross,
nobody else
dude.
beat off in the pool.
Ouch, dude. It's chlorine.
All right, I wrote it down. All right, well, moving on then.
Moving on.
Some big news topics this week. We could talk about Baltimore Bridge. We could talk about P.
P.
Diddy.
Diddler.
Wait, don't those two things go hand in hand?
Yeah, the Pete Diddler.
Damn.
All right, I'm intrigued.
The argent.
He's the mastermind behind the.
Yeah.
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 What's the thought process here?
He doesn't like the Ravens.
Oh, so
He worked his way up in the thug world.
His house got raided and he was catching bad press, so he EMP'd a fucking tanker ship to crash into a bridge to take the news coverage off of him.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Riddle me this, Batman. If you were the people, how would you deter the bad press from people finding out?
Has he been arrested yet?
No, he fucking fled the country like right before they raided his 3 houses.
That's not suspicious.
You know?
Where is he right now?
Dude, I hope that if they ever raid my 3 houses that I'm also boarded a plane earlier to a different country.
Mexico.
Well, he has a private jet, and they got that too, but they only busted his like dealer or something.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of deal? Like
It was
his,
a mule.
like his little kid dealer or like his drug dealer?
I read the article, and the 2 years old, they got him exiting the airport or entering the airport, something like that. And apparently, the music producer who P. Diddy of Gropina is drug mule.
Which tracks with the drug mule, right?
And he's like exiting.
I have some.
Later, good. So, what are the accusations against P. Diddy?
Sex trafficking.
Like, is he a pedophile or is he a sex trafficker
Yeah.
or both? Is he both?
Usually those two.
He's probably like R. Kelly, but more thug. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I think he's gay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why are you?
You never thought about that, Blake? His name's Puff Daddy. Dude.
I guess I watched something I think it was his bodyguard that was talking about going through the porno store with him, and like he would buy all this crazy shit, and he would just put it in a brown paper bag because he didn't want people to see what he was buying. And then he walks up to the front and he just gives the guy like a roll of cash.
So apparently, like 50 Cent and Cat Williams.
Yeah, it's like that, bro.
And then I guess so there was also Usher, I guess, has come out and said that he was, exposed to a lot of crazy shit.
Diddling.
And and he was focused on the music. And it's not that I'm a huge Usher fan or anything, but he was like, at least if you believe the interview, he was like, look, I'm here to make music. I'm not here to like go to crazy sex parties and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently Justin Bieber's in the same boat. So like Usher and Justin Bieber are kind of some of the vocalizing this.
Yeah.
At least that's what I've heard.
Damn.
And then there's like videos of P. Diddy with Justin Bieber when he's like,
So
14.
Where do you
He's
think
like, you want to drive this Ferrari? This Ferrari's yours when you turn 16. Let's go. You're staying with P. Diddy this.
Where do you think he got the that he fucking boat off with?
Dude, he's fucking powerful, bro.
Islamic.
He's get out of the country just before your houses get rated powerful. That's a smooth bet, dude. Epstein should have tried that.
Yeah, how do you know? Where is he right now?
Nobody knows.
Oh, is it like that? He's like gone.
I think.
I think he just. Yeah, I think he did.
So he hasn't even been arrested yet?
We've had a history. If you look back at like the last 7 years, we had Andrew Tate, we had the WikiLeaks guy,
Julian
Assange, and we had
Edward Snowden.
a number of people that were all of a sudden.
Do you think P. Diddy's dead right now?
And then they flew to somewhere. So I would like to entertain a whole nother possibility. He's fucking innocent. And they're like, it's too much. So they're trying to diddle him.
Oh, man. It's so, and it's so hard. Like right now, I'm like, the evidence is pretty fucking thick, Like,
yeah.
But then, I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
Okay, how about this? Macaulay Culkin has said that hanging out with Michael Jackson was nothing except awesome.
Hanging out with
Awesome.
Michael Jackson.
And Michael Jackson was a child star, right? Came up in Hollywood. So if there is some kind of like child sex trafficking ring in Hollywood, it's safe to assume that Michael Jackson was a part of it before he was a victim of it before he was
a part of it.
Yeah.
Well, his dad was also crazy.
So if you follow that logic, right, it might make sense that Michael Jackson, who is now the most powerful, I'm talking like late 80s, early 90s, who's now the most popular person in show business, period, in the entire world, it's possible that he might have been like, look, I don't want these kids to be exposed to this crazy shit that they're being exposed to. I'm going to create a safe space for kids, and they can come over to my house and put their stuff and not worry about the beehole.
Yeah.
So then you've got all these other crazy pedophiles that are like, oh no, this guy's like compromised and against us, And so they torpedo. Now I know this is a crazy conspiracy theory. It's probably more likely that Michael Jackson's a pedophile.
Yeah.
But
it's fun to play with.
Maybe, right?
No, it's maybe there. I think it's the same with the PETA.
So
you don't think he did it?
No, I didn't say that. That's not what I said is it's possible.
It's possible. Or is that just us trying to
No, I don't hold any regard for him. I didn't like him in the late 90s. I have no regard for him. So no, I'm not trying to protect him. I'm just saying if you step back and historically what happened, his crimes and shit.
Well, and that's what got me there with because like Julian Assange, I'm pretty sure that shit was trumped up and fake, right?
Yeah.
Like that was fake news that they're trying to bust this guy. Same with Edward Snowden.
Mm-hmm. Andrew Tate,
maybe that's harder to defend because he was definitely like,
but
he was
he was also a Mr. Masculine guy. So like maybe you like date raping or something like that, or like just forceful. You know what I'm saying? Grab him right by the He's more of a grab him right by the pussy guy than a go after minors guy, I think.
But I don't think they accused him of going after minors. I think they accused him of
I thought they did. I thought they got there.
Sex trafficking also. And that's why I asked, like, what is P. Diddy?
Is it sex trafficking adults? Is that like being a pimp?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's not the same.
And I think
when I think sex trafficking, I think like children and
yeah, but I think there's sex trafficking
like,
of a minor. Like that's a bigger thing.
Yeah.
So
and that's more what I think of.
And I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure they're trying to pin sex trafficking on Tate, which kind of makes sense because he did run a porn website where he,
and probably an escort service at some point.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's kind of crazy.
You run a strip club, like you get.
But that's what they're accusing Diddy of now is sex trafficking. But then you get like Justin Bieber and Usher being like, "No, I was 14 and I was hanging out there and it was fucking crazy."
Yeah,
and you're like, "Dude, that's a little bit greasy. Like you're already greasy. That's a little bit extra greasy."
Yeah, for sure. Well, and when I heard sex trafficking, I immediately like fucking.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We need to find P. Diddy. We need to ask him.
I can't believe he bailed, dude. Like, that's crazy. But it makes sense.
Well, I mean, if you were rich and found out,
I wonder how he found it out.
I'd bet.
Somebody must have.
He's probably paying off low. You know,
Yeah.
And what's wild is,
if you're doing the shit, you're gonna. That's probably what's crazy is. Okay. Here's a fucking hot take. People who do find out and get to run like that, like either one, they just like know they know too much shit and people are coming after them, so they fucking preemptively, or two, they're guilty as fuck, dude. Like that's the only. That's the only other way to look at it, right?
He's like, no, they're busting my shit, and I'm guilty as fuck. They're gonna find something.
Because if you're guilty as fuck, you're paying off the people who are gonna tell you, "Hey, you're about to get fucking busted."
Yeah, your time's run out.
And you're only paying off those people if you're guilty as fuck, or if you're fucking worried about getting busted for shit that because you know too much real shit. Those are the only two reasons that. But would happen.
Here's where my brain goes though: is okay, cool. I'm glad we got him. Like if that shit's going on, I'm glad we got him. But we're all going to pat ourselves on the back now and be like, hooray, we stopped the pedophile ring. And it's like, no, clearly this is more prolific than like we knew or we would acknowledge at least. And to think that P. Diddy is at the top of that whole pyramid is like stupid. Like,
I don't know. He was highly super, super fucking, especially time.
Yeah, he had all those rap records and stuff.
And if he's getting paid, that's just the money.
Well, more than that, like it wasn't his rap records. He was a producer. He had all of the rap record, like everything Biggie did, everything like Mobb Deep did, like everything. He was like the East Coast version of the head of death, Suge Knight, right?
They need to put him on the same block as Suge Knight.
Suge Knight locked up.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Remember he ran that guy over with the car never again.
Yeah, just like the person we were talking about.
Yeah, you should hit him with the
But
car.
maybe with him, it should
run
be
over
an
him
ice
again.
cream truck.
So here's
you
the
should
thing:
hit him with an ice cream truck.
Suge Knight, though, he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy, right? But at least he was like, look, I'm gangster as fuck. This is what I do. You know, like he was honest about who he was. And then he got caught doing some Suge Knight shit, you know? And now he's in prison. P. Diddy is like something else. He's almost worse because he's like trying to pretend he's a musician that's here to make people's lives better. And yet he's doing this extra sketchy shit, you know? Like, dude, that you're the scum of the earth. And that's why I say put him down the block from Suge Knight.
Do you think he'd survive?
No, Suge Knight would get it. And it's weird that I'm rooting for Suge Knight right now. You know?
Dude, it's just crazy how, like, because you guys have seen the Nickelodeon stuff. I guess they did some interview about all the Nick people.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I don't really know what's going on, but I know there was something.
I'm like, I don't want to see it, actually. Like, it just sounds terrible, and I don't need, you know what I mean? It sounds like it was just like a Nickelodeon.
I think the whole,
all that.
They were grooming they were grooming children is the...
Like Amanda Bynes. It's wild, dude. It's just wild to look at it.
Kel? No way.
Well, one of them, I never knew which, right? But
Keenan is the one that's on.
Okay.
Kel is the one that loaded it.
So Kel bailed out of like showbiz altogether.
Yeah.
Keenan kept going on and then was like, okay, I'm going to make it onto SNL. So who knows what happened there. But Kel was like, I'm not really feeling this. This is kind of weird. I'm out. I feel like there's enough anecdotal evidence to assume that there's some really bad shit going on in Hollywood. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. Ugh. It's funny because...
And it's kind of wild to me that, like, Hollywood are the people that are, like...
The role models?
Well, like, the most judgmental, almost. They're like, oh, like, you need to be, you know... You need to be recycling. You need to be using less carbon, like, or producing less carbon, you know? They're holier than thou, and yet these are the people that are, like, eating souls, you know?
You know, I think that Macaulay Culkin got real.
Dude, every child actor ends up getting right? It's fucked off. I don't know. It's weird.
It's wild thinking about, like I
Yeah, what do you think the Kardashians...
But I don't think they were children when they got famous.
No.
So
I still think they had to do... Because P. Diddy wasn't a child. He just got to...
Like, how did he get high up? Where's he even from? He's actually from New York, though. He's not from, like, fucking South Carolina. He moved to New York.
All right.
Shots?
Yeah, let's get off of the P. Diddy. I definitely don't want to get this edited into, like, being a P. Diddy denier, you know?
Yeah, that would be bad, dude.
Fuck P. Diddy. I hope he gets put on the same block as Suge Knight. Handles it.
Unless he didn't do shit.
He did.
Just enough.
He deserves it.
All right, shots, let's go.
Boom. Speaking my language.
Oh, but bros, I do want to talk about the Maryland Bridge.
Baltimore.
Yeah, that one.
I think that's in Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Francis Scott Key? Is that right?
He wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah. Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Is that what it is?
Which is a little bit suspect, you know?
Oh.
It's like the answer to the London Bridge.
No, it's the Maryland Bridge. No, the Baltimore Bridge.
Marilyn Manson Bridge.
Uh-oh.
So
I see what happened here.
do you think this tanker that ran into this bridge,
It made a hard right into the bridge.
I think it made a U-turn. I think he busted a bitch, dude. He was
Damn,
like, bust a
it was
bitch.
like
We're going to
that?
ram that shit. Yeah, dude.
Damn. They had everybody rowing, and they were like,
fuck this
"Yeah."
bridge and fuck
Whoa.
everybody on. You ever, like, maybe you just had a bad bridge day, dude. Bridge cut them off in traffic, you know?
I want to ask a couple stupid questions. Did the bridge go, like, was it a drawbridge? Or
It didn't look
no.
like a drawbridge.
It was a suspension bridge. that
So this tanker wouldn't fit over this bridge.
No.
Or under this bridge. Or it probably fit over it.
No, I think
went-
it fit under.
Through it. He'd fit through it for sure.
It fit under.
It did fit under?
Pretty sure.
Well, then how the fuck did he knock it
How
out?
did it?
Because he hit the fucking pillar in the middle.
No, he hit the fucking bridge, dude.
The-
He's like stories above the bridge. He's not supposed to go there.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying. And my point is, if in fact the ship is too tall to even go under the bridge, then why the fuck was he heading that direction in the first place?
I think his shit got fucked up, dude.
And he busted a bitch. He was straight up going the wrong direction.
Yeah, they're not supposed to go by that bridge, from what I understand.
And it's wild to me because the video footage, it's like the boat and all the lights are on, and then the lights like turn off for a second, and then they turn on, and then it looks like he turns in towards the fucking pillar, and then it turns off again, and
Makes
then
a hard
crashes.
right. Makes a hard right bridge, but he hits the pillar. Like, I'm pretty sure he hit the pillar, not
Was
the
there
bridge.
an iceberg there?
No, it was a fucking pillar. I think he hit the pillar, not the bridge. The video I saw, he like made a hard right turn
And there's also people that are
and
like,
came into the
dude,
bridge.
there's no way that
Came
this
into the pillar.
ship could knock down that entire. You know, you got the.
Well, that was what's crazy is when you watched it, it like hit, and it's just like you wouldn't expect it to knock down the bridge, and the bridge was like, fuck it, collapse.
And it's fucking shit up too, right? Like, now
Oh, dude, the reason I heard about it is because I was shipping some stuff to Maryland, just like on a truck, like on an 18-wheeler, driving from Texas to Maryland. And, dude, the freight broker called me and was like, hey, just letting you know, something crazy's going on with the bridge. He's going to have to go around and come in on this other highway. It might make...
May be an extra day.
Yeah.
Man.
And I was like, that's kind of weird, whatever. And then
the
I
news.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the
Oh,
fuck? And
yeah.
dude, it the whole bridge, not just like part of the bridge, the
Yeah,
whole
It
fucking bridge
fell.
collapses.
So Carnival
And it was
Cruise,
in the middle of the fucking night too.
Carnival Cruise came out and said they're estimating an estimated $10 million loss just on not being able to access that port. That's why I know. I saw that footage, dude. That tanker wasn't like, it was big, but that bridge is high. There was shit going underneath it that was big. So Carnival uses that as a passway to get to where they fucking load up from that port. And so they're saying they're going to lose $10 million just on not being able to get to their port the next quarter. That's their quarter.
Well, how long does it take to build a
I'm
bridge?
guessing loss.
So they said it took
Probably
them
10 years.
5 years to
Oh,
build
5
that
years.
bridge original.
Fuck.
And now they've got to like fish all the bullshit
yeah, they
out
got to fucking,
and then-
they got to take it down and then fold it.
and stop like commerce and infrastructure, like
Everything stops there.
boat lines, networks. I don't know what the fuck you call them.
Yeah, because they can't drag boats through there as long as there's bridge sticking up. That's gonna get all caught in their props and shit. Like
Oh, yeah.
shit. How do you clean that up?
It was also kind of
that's what they're saying. That's what Carnival was saying is they're not gonna be able to go through that pass for like fucking a quarter, like 3 months, and so they're gonna lose that much money because they're not gonna be able to dock any ships there and port there.
It was also kind of weird that, like, as soon as it happened, the government comes out and said the U.S. government comes out and it's like, oh, it's definitely not an attack. And I'm like, bro, like as soon as it happens, at like motherfuckers are still swimming to the shore, and you're like, oh, it definitely wasn't, weak leadership emboldening bad actors to attack our dwindling infrastructure. It definitely wasn't that. It was, an unfortunate accident. And you're like, bro, I watched him bust a bitch and come back and ram that shit, dude. Right? Didn't he ram that shit? It looked to me
That's
like
what it looked
and-
like
and-
when it was sped up.
it looked to me like he rammed that shit, and it looked to me they were like, hey, if we're about to ram this shit, we have to have some like plausible deniability. And someone's like, oh, just flick the light switch up and down a couple times.
They're like, look out, here we come.
They're like, oh no, the lights are fucking, wham!
I've lost control.
God, shit.
Gonna destroy this bridge.
And they're like, oh no, he radioed as soon as the engines went out, so it's definitely not an attack. And it's like, bro, that's what you would do. You'd be like, oh no, I've lost control. It's super suspect to me. It's super suspect.
Yeah, maybe the bridge is not a pedophile, dude.
No, it's covering for pedophiles. That's what it's doing.
You think so? They built that bridge.
And now if you look up Francis Scott Key, the first thing that's going to come up is it's going to be this fucking bridge that fell down. Not the guy that wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
I tell you, don't ever name some fucking shit after me. Ever. I don't care how awesome I am, because I know. Shut up, I know.
They named him after the...
Don't ever name a fucking bridge or a highway or a fucking... You know what I mean? Can you imagine getting a something crazy? It could be anything. A lake, a fucking canyon.
Ronald Reagan Boulevard, George Bush.
Shoot, and they're like, yeah, there's a hitchhiker, homeless hitchhiker that's going up and down Ronald Reagan Boulevard and murdering people. And you're like, oh, great. That's my legacy?
Yeah.
The family died in a horrible accident.
Francis Scott Key's family is like, what? Call it the Baltimore Bridge.
Like, we shouldn't have named him after the bridge.
He fell.
I don't know why people...
And then, Biden immediately turns it into something partisan. He's like, oh, I'm gonna pay for the whole bridge. I'm gonna pay for everything as long as, all these other politicians can work with me. And it's like, dude, come on.
Make the oil tanker company.
That's what I'm saying. If that motherfucker doesn't have insurance,
I don't think
he's got to have insurance, right?
I don't think it was an oil tanker. I think it was a cargo a container ship.
We'll make them pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they got money.
I don't know where they were from. I don't even know what company it is.
I don't either.
They also that cargo.
But they're not reporting that shit, are they? That's not on the news.
I mean, everybody's saying it was the P. Diddler, dude.
Everyone's saying it was the... He's probably in his super secret, secret lair, the League of Shadows. He's got on the flyest threads.
Didn't the Joker take over a ship or something? Didn't he already do this?
Yeah,
the president
one
has
of the
been
Batmans,
set.
It was the prison ship. So they had the prison ship
because that's what you do with prisoners. You load 1 million of them on a ship.
And so he took
drive around.
He took over that ship and a tourist ship at the same time, and he gave them both a detonator. It was like blew up the other one.
That's what he told the driver. Hit the bridge.
Hit the bridge, dude.
Hit the bridge, or I'm gonna do some game.
Apparently, new story I saw a little while ago. The Romanian mobsters are coming.
Yep.
It's facts.
Romanian.
They got skimmers and they're coming across the border.
So we're not sure why yet.
That's why my bank account is drained. I knew it. I knew it had to be something like that.
Goddamn Romanians, dude.
It's not inflation, dude.
Yeah.
It's not the high gas price.
So we don't know why yet, but the media is already starting to trickle in the fuck Romania thing.
So we're going to fight Romania soon?
Yeah, we're going to fight Romania.
Does they got credit card skimmers?
I don't even know where Romania is.
I don't know, but we got to be scared of their mobsters, dude. They're coming for your bank account.
Isn't that where they have vampires?
Transylvania.
Yeah, but all the Vanias, right? Sylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Fucking serious, dude.
Look out.
Wait, were there vampires in Pennsylvania?
I assume
Salem.
it's like
Salem, that's fucking Pennsylvania.
Surely.
For sure.
Yeah.
If not, it's close. I don't know. I think so.
It's in the same lunar tract.
But isn't Pennsylvania kind of like Wyoming where it's not real?
No, Pennsylvania is real and it sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wyoming's just western Montana.
Wyoming,
dude.
Look.
It's West Montana, dude.
Wyoming is
it's West Montana.
It's like Santa Claus, okay? It's as long as you believe in it, it's real.
Okay.
And it's the magic of the Wyoming. There's fucking, you can go up there and buy 10 million acres, and wear a cowboy hat and fucking ride horses or something.
Really, what happened?
You're like, oh, I got 30,000 head of steer, and
what happened was
that's the dream. That's
what happened was Montana looked at Oregon and was like, fuck that, dude. We're going to make West Montana Wyoming now so that we don't have to share a border with Oregon.
Which is smart. That's a good tactic. But is it really there? Is it really there?
No, it's not.
No, it's just West Montana.
What if Wyoming?
There's a Seattle Mariner. That sounds right.
That's a baseball team.
Yeah. There's a guy that plays for the Seattle Mariners.
King Griffey Jr.
That says that Wyoming isn't real. And, he could go check it out.
He's got a point, dude.
He's not wrong. It's Western Montana.
I mean, I never really thought of it that way.
He just calls it Western Montana. It just identifies as Wyoming, So I get what he's saying.
Does Wyoming have a professional sports team?
No. The fuck would they be, like a roping team?
They got that.
That's probably all they have.
They probably have a rodeo arena.
It's kind of weird to me that New Mexico, which seems way further south than Wyoming, has all these cool ski spots.
Wyoming has cool ski spots.
Does anyone ski in Wyoming?
Yeah. People ski the fuck out of Wyoming. Actually, it's one of them skis.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I hear about New Mexico. I hear about Colorado.
So you know that...
Even
that ski run that
New York
keeps popping up all over your feed where they gotta drop in fucking 50 front?
Oh yeah, I don't want that.
That's in
allegedly.
Dumbass.
What's the classification? Are you just Is like the difficulty of that just a skull and crossbones? It's not even diamonds when you got to drop out of a helicopter.
They're not even dropping out of a helicopter. This is just a drop in from the top of the run. The top of the run, you have. It's called something. God, it's on the tip of my
Cannonball
tongue.
Run.
What is that, like a triple?
It's close to that. It's close to that. It's like Corsa.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck with that.
I don't know. It's on all the ski videos that come across your feed for sure.
What if they dropped you in like a jet?
Dude, the motherfucker,
Missile you out.
the drop in is so much of a drop when they hit. Like most of the time, it's just like controlled fall. Like they hit and they like bust, but then eat somehow and keep shit.
Bigfoot tries to fucking eat them and shit.
Damn, it's like that game. Remember the game from like Windows 95?
Yeah, where you go down the hill skiing and Bigfoot eats you.
And Yeti chases you until
He
you
always
die.
fucking eats you. You can't get away from him.
That's what it's like skiing.
You hit a mogul. He's like, oh.
Dude, if there's a Yeti, it's definitely in Wyoming, right? For sure.
Yeah, because it's not real.
Or Alaska.
Yeah, because it's make believe.
Or Alaska.
Like fucking aardvarks or platypus. It's fucking
All the
make-believe.
Yetis moved from Canada to Alaska.
Oh, yes.
All the bad stuff's happening.
Never thought about that because they're not really subject to border. This place sucks.
You think Yetis are sensitive to borders?
No.
Like that's what they're
Insensitive to border.
that's their number one concern, border policy.
Yeah, I think for a long
They're
time.
like, we gotta fucking lock down these borders. guys."
Like in the early 70s, after that first film came out.
You're like, bro, you're Bigfoot. And they're like, yeah, but do you see what's going on at the border?
It's
What if Bigfoot showed up at the border, dude? That would change everything. Hey, whatever happened to the caravan of crazy people going
And he's
down there?
ultra conservative fucking MAGA as
He's
fuck.
got a MAGA hat on, dude. You're like, oh my god.
He's like, look, y'all are talking about some whack shit Bigfoots and stuff. I'm here to talk about the border.
Yeah, and scientists.
You're like, bro, but you're Bigfoot. And he's like, look, I'm not going to answer any questions about Bigfoot. I'm here to talk about the border.
We got Romanian
what we
mobsters.
have is a crisis on our borders.
What we got is Romanian mobsters coming over here skimming all our money.
Romanian mobsters.
The Romanian mobsters are a problem, apparently.
I don't even know what a Romanian mobster looks like.
a
Like,
vampire.
Probably like a Romanian.
a vampire.
Or an Amish person.
He's probably got some rings, maybe.
Is that where Van Helsing was shot in Romania?
Dude, I think like Russians with long hair,
I think
maybe.
so.
Ooh, like dark runs.
Yeah, with long hair.
Their name's like Vlad.
Yeah.
Emo Russians? What is the
An emo Russian?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't call it emo.
Goth Russians.
Still too much angst. Vampires is good.
No, vampires are goth.
No.
Yes.
Goths are wannabe vampires.
Oh, you're a gatekeeping motherfucker. You're like, look, you're just goth. You're not.
He's
a vampire.
fucking Romanian. That's what's going on, dude.
Nah, I'm just like, that's how it is, though.
Yeah, I don't really know where Transylvania is. Isn't that where the vampires are from?
Yeah.
It's got to be Romania. It's got to be the same place.
Pennsylvania.
It's in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Do you think Romania has a Pennsylvania?
Probably.
One would.
There's probably a Pennsylvania.
There's a fucking Paris in Texas. So.
Right?
Man, we got to get out of this fucking. Hold on, what are we looking? Okay, so I'm watching a whale documentary.
Oh,
because I'm fucking.
You send him $100 when it's all over.
I like to live
Save
crazy.
whales.
Kind of fucking wild. You got to watch. So
So
I'm watching this whale documentary,
Free Willy.
and all these sperm whales are. You know how sperm whales sleep like straight up and down?
Sure.
Did you know that sperm whales?
Sure.
It's kind of fucking weird.
Rather than like we lay down to sleep.
So,
Yeah, like since they're horizontal all day, they have to get vertical.
It's kind of cool.
You know what
well,
I'm saying?
fuck me. Am I the only one that thought that was kind of crazy?
Have you ever tried to sleep vertical?
Yeah, I usually end up horizontal. So anyway, these sperm whales are asleep.
Gravity.
And Sigourney Weaver is telling me about how these sperm whales are sleeping vertically and stuff. And she's like, some of them grow to the length of a 40-foot tree. And I'm like, Sigourney Weaver, what the fuck do you mean a 40-foot tree? Why did you have to, like, elaborate on the 40-foot tree? You could put anything in the tree spot. You already said 40 foot, right? It could be a 40-foot dildo.
You could just.
And it's still 40 foot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not a 60-foot tree. It's a 40-foot tree.
What if it identifies as 60?
You're like, oh, it's like 2/3 of a 60-foot tree. Like, what the fuck, dude? Why not just say it's 40 feet? Or say it's as big as a tree? Or say it's 4 stories tall? Or, like, what? Why the fuck would you say a 40-foot tree? It stands as tall as a 40-foot tree.
How much is that in school buses?
It's 2 school buses. It's like 1 3/4 school buses.
Fuck. Vertical.
Or 1 40-foot school bus.
40
Just saying.
40-foot school buses, dude. Do they make those?
It's like that scene in The Mask where the limo keeps going up and she gets out.
Oh, yeah. These whales are as big as 1 40-foot limo.
Okay, I
Damn,
gotcha.
that's fucking big. I get
Or
that.
2 20-foot limos.
Together? Okay.
That's at least a school bus and a half.
Or like a 30-foot limo and a 10-foot car. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Why? Oh my god, it's so upsetting. Isn't that frustrating?
It's like almost half a football field.
It could be 40-foot carrot. It could be a 40-foot butt plug. It could be a 40-foot anything. They're all the same size. You know how I know? Because they're all 40 feet.
Pretty sure.
Did you measure it with a tape measure?
No, Sigourney Weaver told me.
Is she like going for size and girth? Because I think a sperm whale. I think a sperm whale is like a little bit thicker than a tree, right?
Than a 40-foot tree?
Yeah, than a 40-foot tree.
See, a 40-foot tree really isn't that big of a tree if we're being real, right? Like that's kind of a bitch tree.
Is it like a tall skinny tree or is it stacked?
Yeah, is it a thick tree?
Could be a palm tree.
It's got a big canopy.
You see a 40-foot palm tree?
Well, when you measure the girth of a tree, do you measure the canopy or do you measure the trunk? I think it has to be the trunk.
Yeah, it has to be.
I guess you could also consider canopy size.
They do
too.
have 40-foot trees in Northern Cali. You can drive through.
They're 40-foot.
Probably.
Probably. At least 40 foot.
Yeah. They have 40 feet in them.
You could, like, feet. Feet is a thing. I have 2 of them on my fucking feet, you know?
They're not 40.
It could be 40 of those. You could just say the sperm whale stands as tall as 40
She's
of
like,
your regular human feet.
I don't think your
They
feet are
weigh-
that big, dude.
They weigh 200 tons. That's as much as a 200-ton bus.
I think you're 40. I think you're 40 feet. I think your 40 feet's only about 30 feet, dude.
But it's still a fucking, like, my point is, I don't know what my fucking is. It's just frustrating.
It's a weird way to try to explain to somebody how big.
Yeah.
When you're using feet and like a tree example.
Did they put a sperm whale up against a tree to show you that?
Yeah, that's I need proof that this 40-foot sperm whale is as big as a 40-foot
on the
tree.
documentary where did they show the tree and like next to like the size of a sperm whale?
No, they didn't. And that's what I'm saying. They could be lying to me. This 40-foot sperm whale might be bigger than a 40-foot tree.
Did it disappoint you? Because
Have we compared? Have we done a side by side? Can I get a profile? I don't fucking, Did
it disappoint you because you always thought Sigourney Weaver was smart after Alien, and now you realize that really she's just a dumbass that played a smart person?
I will say, the production value of this documentary was not like
as good as Alien.
Dude, this wasn't as good as Morgan Freeman production value, and definitely wasn't as good as David Attenborough. So like the production value went down 3 notches. But there's probably a whole gap in between there. Like we got a Mike Rowe, we get a Mike Rowe production value, and Sigourney Weaver's below that.
Who's the lead singer of Sugar Ray? I think he had 3 names.
Billy Ray
Mark
Cyrus.
McGrath.
Mark McGrath.
Ray
So I watched a
Cyrus.
documentary the other day that was narrated by Mark McGrath. Dude. How many letter runs down is that?
Is that below Sigourney Weaver?
I don't know. It might be. He was the lead.
They had one good.
Did they?
Sure.
What album was? I must have forgotten that. I listened. They're all so good.
The one they're like every morning.
Halo hanging from the corner of my
That's an album.
girlfriend's
They did I Want to Fly, and that's about it.
I thought that was the same song.
It's the same album.
Oh, what is the album?
I don't know.
So we're trying to get to the bottom of. I guess we could find out.
Dude, I have it on CD. It was actually the first concert I went to where I wasn't like escorted by my parents. Was Sugar Ray and Everlast at fucking Austin Music Hall. Or no, Lizona Rosa.
Zona Rosa. I thought that was a strip club.
No.
That's
no.
the Yellow Rose.
That was the Yellow
Oh.
Rose, dude. What's the Spanish word for yellow?
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
Lozona?
Sure.
Amarillo Rosa?
Amarillo Rosa. There you go.
So what about
You're
the...
stupid in 2 languages, dude.
What about this collab that we've all been waiting for between McDonald's and Krispy Kreme?
I'm down for it.
Yeah, you're here for it?
I like both of those things.
You're there for breakfast. You want to make muffin and a donut. You can have it.
Bro.
But are we going to get real nasty with? Are we going to get real
I
dirty?
hope so, dude.
Dude, this
Like,
whole-
can we put some McDonald's bullshit on some fucking Krispy Kreme bullshit?
No, McDonald's and Krispy Kreme just started dating. Wait till they get free.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to get fucking nasty,
They're
bro.
gonna make fucking like donut hamburgers and shit.
Fuck yeah.
I'm down for that.
We're going to cram the sausage in the donut hole.
Yeah, dude.
Don't even know why.
And there's cream all
It's
over
just
it.
fucking weird, isn't it? You're like, yeah, I'm
We
gonna
promise
buy
nobody
that.
jizzes in the ice cream.
Dude, I was just going to say I kind of want to shit in the Cheerios real quick. So there's a couple things about Krispy. So Krispy Kreme it's when you're driving down the highway motorcycle and you pass Krispy 3 o'clock and you're all drunk as fresh ass donuts. Like you will make a U-turn regardless of the consequences to go get fresh fucking, and they're it's worth it.
Bro,
right?
and they melt in your mouth like cotton candy.
God, so fucking good, right? Like, that's what we know Krispy Kreme to be. There's the other side of it where you can buy Krispy Kreme donuts in the Walmart.
Oh, no.
And unfortunately, I think that's the quality of Krispy Kreme get McDonald's. Because I don't think they're going to be making Krispy Kreme donuts at the McDonald's.
You think they're just going to get like frozen ones?
Also, Krispy Kreme is not bolstered enough to support McDonald's if they want to go widespread nationwide with donuts. Like, Krispy Kreme ain't built for that, dude. Like, how many Krispy Kremes can you think of in a 20-mile radius from maybe fucking 2?
Nah.
How many McDonald's? Dude, there's 2 McDonald's with rock throwing distance.
That's why they're going to import all the from China.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to get cheap-ass old Walmart stale Krispy
Gross,
to go with our McDonald's, which is still better, in my opinion, than the McGriddle fucking debauchery that exists.
I like the McGriddle.
You are a degenerate. Sir.
Is that the like fake rib fucking thing?
No. That's also that's another level of degenerate. Also,
Oh, the McGriddle. Wait, hold on.
What is
a pancake?
It's like
pancake with sausage in it.
It's like it's like a pancake syrup thing
with sausage
so
in it.
Good. You never had a McGriddle?
No.
You should have one, bro.
It's not.
It's so good.
It's
and they melt plastic cheese all over it, bro.
There's cheese on a pancake?
It's not. Look, if you're going for,
is there really cheese on it?
Yeah.
A sandwich there.
What? They put cheese on a pancake
wouldn't
with
you?
sausage?
Yes, dude. It's not.
And syrup?
It's fucked up, bro.
They're like the fucking pancake bun is coated in syrup already.
I'm getting one.
It's just, and it's.
Do you feel okay after you eat it?
No, fuck no.
That's my fear.
It tastes like the IHOP smoking section to me for some reason. Like, I can't pinpoint it, but like
blueberry pancake
every time I eat one of
with
those,
sausage
I'm like,
and plastic cheese. It's pretty fucking
blueberry.
awesome.
I don't think they're berries.
They don't have blueberries.
Yeah, it's blueberries.
No.
Absolutely. There's blueberries in the McGriddle.
Dude, I don't know if you're
Maybe
lying.
it's the blueberry syrup. I don't know.
No.
What?
Yeah, you're wrong.
Well, they used to then.
There's like egg in it.
Am I
though.
tripping? Am I
Maybe you're having a Mandela moment.
Mandela effect?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought they had blueberry McGriddles.
So, bros, they might have had blueberry McGriddles at some point. It was once, a long time ago, maybe.
Oh, no. I want to look it up, but I'm not going to interrupt the show.
So they did used to have a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. And that shit was all
That's fucking lame, bro. We're talking about blueberry pancakes with sausage, and you're talking about fucking
steak, egg, and
bagels?
cheese bagel with
Fucking
onions
bagel.
on it.
Bagels
That
are
shit's
gross.
good. Dude, steak, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, but why not put that on some fucking pancakes? You know?
White bread.
Man, because pancakes is not, it's dessert. It's breakfast dessert. Look, you go get fucking breakfast and pancakes. You eat all the eggs and hash browns and fucking whatnot. And then you get to the pancakes like it's fucking dessert for your breakfast. It's not breakfast. It's dessert breakfast.
Yeah, but bagel's
Your
not even
only
food.
argument-
Bagel's just fucking
Your
cardboard,
only
bro.
argument comes from not pancakes, but maybe waffle. You do like chicken and waffles. Then you kind of mix the fucking the breakfast dessert all together
All right, so would you do McDonald's with sausage and plastic cheese and waffles?
before pancakes.
Waffle sandwich?
Yeah. Because waffles is more of a bland bread. It's not sweet syrupy.
Oh, but there's no more bland bread than bagels.
No, and I'm about that too. Like, you need something to soak up the hot sauce, bro. And it's not pancakes. You know what I'm saying?
Like a bagel with cream
I like a bagel with
and
toast.
coffee.
I think y'all are pieces of shit. I think if you eat bagels, you're a pedophile.
That's a hot take, dude.
Yeah.
That shit's not good. Dude.
It's boiled bread, dude.
It's boiled bread.
Bro, I think you just called out like 70% of the population, bro.
I don't
Fuck
know.
'em.
Bagels give me hiccups, dude.
What about English muffins?
I like that shit too.
They're good as fuck.
No, English muffins are pretty good.
Fuck yeah, you put
Can
butter
we call
all
them
over
something else, though?
Yeah, and how the fuck are
Crumpets.
you
Call
not
them freedom muffins.
How the fuck are you choosing fucking sloppy pancake shits over fucking the McMuffin, bro?
Is that
That's the question.
Is that an
Why
English
would
muffin?
you?
I don't even know if I really like the muffin thing. Like, can we get away from that? We want like
Fucking
Freedom bread?
It's the Brits, dude. They call everything muffins, dude. They call like cookies biscuits.
Crumpets and shit.
they're fucked off.
Get
dude.
out of here.
They need to check themselves.
Quit making these weird like cookies and bread.
I'm a
Boiled
pretty
bread.
big,
Boil
I'm
it
a
and
pretty
call it a
big fan of
bagel.
croissants. Croissants?
How do you make? Is it really steamed bread? Is that how you make a bagel?
I think they drop it in boiling water.
Oh, gross.
And then it's gnarly, bro. You don't want to know what they do.
Dude, the cream cheese, though.
Probably jizz in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, most definitely. That's why it's all sticky and it gets weird in the water.
Cream
and
cheese,
shit.
get it?
Yeah. Ew, and they put
No.
salmon on it too. Gross.
Like,
dude.
I'll admit that cream cheese is good. You can put cream cheese on a fucking waffle or a fucking
You can put
pancake. Like,
blueberries
why the
with
fuck would
cream
you put it
cheese.
on a bagel? That's just ruining the cream cheese.
Dude, no. Bagel with blueberry cream cheese.
Now you get
off
it
the chain,
toasted
baby.
in it.
Yeah, cold cream cheese, the hot bagel,
With
dude.
coffee.
I mean, you could also get a Krispy Kreme instead of that shit.
Ooh,
that bullshit.
Yeah, and like a large Coke.
A big red.
You know what?
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, dude.
We can all agree on fucking Krispy Kremes and Big Red, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do that. Get a dozen and drink a Big Red.
Yeah, dude.
Shit your fucking brain.
Fuck
You're like, I feel horrible, and I would do it again.
I have diabetes.
Man, but I know me, dude. I'm gonna shit my brains out regardless.
Yeah, might as well fucking make some
Enjoy
shit out of
it,
donuts,
dude.
dude. Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
They'll make
Yeah.
good turds.
It's all
Trust
about
me.
fucking the
It's not going to hurt and burn coming out, I can tell you that much.
journey.
All right, let's take a shot.
I never shit out donuts and they hurt.
No, but it does make you feel like shit.
I get more like anxious and feel bad about myself after eating, but it doesn't make me feel
So
sick.
at this point, I'm pretty sure that my liver has stopped processing whiskey. So you'd be surprised how much whiskey I shit. Just straight whiskey. Looks the same coming out as it did going in. It's this weird fucking orange color.
Damn, you should collect it.
Straight liquid.
Put it in ice cream, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
telling you.
Whiskey shade ice cream.
We could reduce, reuse, recycle if there wasn't the occasional jalapeno floating in there.
They're like, there's this guy in India shitting on ice cream. Chris is
Got a business idea.
It's shit ice cream that gets you drunk, dude.
Dude, we're going to spend a lot of money on whiskey getting him to shit all the time.
We
You know
could
what I mean?
rebarrel it though, you know?
No, we're already spending.
We're like, dude, you got to produce more, Chris. You got to shit more.
I could produce the whiskey.
So scientists and researchers have decided, they've come up with a plan. They've decided that if you take Viagra, it might help with Alzheimer's.
Fuck, dude.
So to me, that means hard dicks equal better memory, right?
Are they getting laid more? Is that what's helping with the Alzheimer's?
Okay.
Well, see, I don't know because I've never taken Viagra. Is the typical Viagra taker getting laid more, or do they just want their dick to get hard more?
I think they're getting laid.
You think?
So people that take Viagra, their dick doesn't get hard. And then on some rare occasion, they're going to get laid anyways. So they would like to rise to the occasion.
So they take Viagra every day?
No.
In the off chance that, dude, can you imagine?
No, and a lot of them
So
switch
that's
to
the other one.
switch to the other one that starts with a C.
Cialis?
Cialis, because it's fast acting, so you don't have to take it in preparation. You
Dude,
can
I wouldn't
take
like
it
that.
in the
Take a
moment.
pill.
Oh, Viagra, you just pop one.
Bro,
Is that how that works?
Honestly, like it's really done a lot of favors for the other gender. Like now, they have these dudes that actually like go down on them for 25 minutes until their Cialis kicks in.
Because they're like, my dick is sensitive. It's been hard for 4 hours.
Well, that's
I
after.
need to go to the hospital.
That's later, but they have
That's
to.
why I don't want to take
Bro,
that
they
shit.
have to take the pill and then wait the 25 minutes before they get a hard on. And that's with
Oh.
Cialis.
I see.
Yeah, so
You're like, no, my dick's purple right now.
honestly, it's probably done wonders for like the female sex life, overall. If you look at the entire population that are popping blue pills,
I see.
I think so. I think they've made a difference in the world more so than the vaccination, maybe.
Maybe that's why the memory is lasting longer. Because,
Well,
they've got 25 minutes to, do something else.
I wonder if they're actually remembering more, or if they just like have more sex memories that stick.
Yeah, because usually it's 3 minutes and I'm going to pass the fuck out, and then I'm not going to remember shit.
Yeah. In this case, it's
So if you have to pop a blue pill and then you got 25 minutes worth of playing fucking Connect 4 or something before you get to it.
you're probably gonna nut first minute of having hard on, and then you got 3 hours and 59 minutes left of having hard on.
And you can't go to sleep with a hard on. You can sleep with a hard on. That
You can
happens
get a
lot.
hard on in your sleep.
Yeah. You can wake up with a hard on. You can't go to sleep with one. That's unmanageable.
Kind of got to fix that for you.
But what if you couldn't?
Well, why don't you just have sex for 4 hours?
Okay.
You can pop one. Why don't you get all
No,
your money's
you're
worth?
wrong. You
Yeah,
can't go to sleep
it's
with a hard on.
expensive.
And look, it can come to good use sometimes. So if your wife's like my wife, then there's her side of the bed, and then there's my side of the bed, which is 1 foot by however long the bed is. And so I got to be all up on the side. Sometimes it's beneficial to go with the hard on. Well, now that motherfucker.
Oh, it's like a kickstand.
Kickstand.
Yeah.
Ouch, dude.
It's a short kickstand.
You don't want to break your
Yeah, it does the
kickstand,
job. You don't doorstop doesn't need much.
dude.
You got to hit that a couple of times, right? I mean, it's fucking. It's like crack, dude. You can't just do it once. You get 2 or 3 times.
I was thinking more
You're
like,
all right, I'm
rubber
bored.
doorstop ledge. But
Well, I'm glad for these guys that are not getting Alzheimer's, I guess, and popping Viagra. Sounds like they're having a good time.
Well, are their wives getting Alzheimer's? Or that you start taking?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Do girls get boners when they take Viagra? Is that how that works?
I don't know.
chick boners, dude. Chick boners. Yeah, you ever have a
Chick
girl
boners.
come up behind you and
No?
grab you by the hips and ugh, and hip thrust into your ass? It's pretty kind of a gay thing. But that's because she's got a chick bone.
It's kind of wild, dude. I've never been approached like that before.
Yeah.
Is your girl even your girl? She doesn't do that?
Damn, dude, I never thought about it like that.
Did we talk about the bullies?
No, we need to talk
Are they successful?
So long term, it was some kind of setup in the UK, I guess, and they studied these children from like the day they were born until now. It's been like 40 years or something, and it's to try to figure out like social aspects or like everything. A wide.
Do the kids get a
gamut,
choice
right?
after they turn 18?
So
Like,
yeah, I'm sure they get to opt out at that
They're
point.
probably getting paid.
you stop studying?
They're probably
But-
getting paid every year to do the study.
But long-term research suggests that children that are more aggressive, more let's just say bullies, so they're fucking bullies when they're little, tend to be more successful in the future.
I can
see
it.
that.
Why?
It's just like Back to the Future, Biff.
So
man.
so like
Yeah, dude.
It's buying beer as a minor, dude. It's confidence. You go into confidence and you always end up in places.
but the knee-jerk reaction, like the
Dude, let all the smart people attest. They'll tell
The
you
empathy-
100% that
the empathy in me is like,
make
oh
it.
well, you know, bullies they should never succeed. They should like get their comeuppance or something. You know what I mean? Like some kind of weird justice thing, right? Like that's the human emotion. But the reality of it is like, look, if you're more aggressive, you're probably going to be more successful.
Yeah.
To a point. To
Yeah.
a point.
Taking somebody's lunch money is a solid business model, dude.
There's not a whole lot of overhead. you know?
Yeah, very little
Yeah.
downside.
Big margins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
Uh,
if you go to a really nice school.
So it's kind of a weird it's a weird thought experiment for me to think like, okay, why would these kids be more successful as adults? But it also totally makes sense, you know? And it's hard to like, what do I like? Should I apologize to all the people out there that are going to be upset that, hey, the guy that bullied you in middle school more likely to be successful,
They're also,
you know?
there's also this aspect, like the more trouble you get into as a young person, and usually you get into that trouble, like that trouble, quote unquote. But the more trouble you get into at a younger age, like the quicker that you grow up, well, maybe I should fix that. And you know, there's people that don't get into real trouble until they're well into adulthood. You know,
Yeah.
maybe they were good all the way in trouble in adulthood. You know what I mean? But if you get in trouble at a young age, you can recover from that and start building sooner. So potentially, like, there's
Well,
immediately that's the
And a bully might be more well versed at
Breaking.
Asserting themselves, maybe?
asserting themselves or at overcoming adversity,
yeah, and
right?
usually they can.
And I
talk
feel like
their
I'm
way in and out of
advocating for
everything.
bullying right now, and I'm not.
No,
But I also like somehow feel this weird need to apologize for the fact that bullies might be successful because most people are going to be upset when they hear that term. And look, I wasn't a bully. Like that wasn't my identity. I was the kid that got bullied. But
you're also not like wildly successful.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Is I should have been I should have been a lot more of a bully.
You would think
know?
with how smart I was, but that's the thing is that bullies become wildly successful by
Like Back to the Future.
Yeah, Biff was crazy bully.
Yeah,
guys.
then
But see,
his dad had to punch Biff to bully him, and that's how he got the best. He punched him.
but then you root for him
And
because
then
you're
the
like,
girl
oh.
fell in love with him. Was like, oh, he's, you know what I mean?
But then you
So bullying did everything for McFly's dad.
and you empathize with him because he's being bullied by Biff.
Yeah.
The illusion got me.
bullied by Biff.
Or is it different than standing up for yourself or bullying? He stood up for himself.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is bullying isn't like that's the key.
Also,
That's what's going to make you more successful.
we're
and-
missing it. We're missing like the very obvious. Also, like, welcome to Earth. You know what? Such is nature.
Man,
Fucking strongest.
give me a
survive.
fruit cocktail.
Exactly. Exactly. Strongest survive on this
Yeah.
planet. Like, that's the way it is. And usually the bullies tend to be the stronger ones since they survive better.
So we need to start a program online, definitely online, where if you want to become more successful, you take these bullying tips from me, you know,
Damn, there you go, dude.
and we sell how to become a bully.
How to become a successful dude. Step 1, be ready to be punched in the face. Somebody's gonna fucking punch you.
Yep, somebody's not going to like.
Why?
Well, it's the whole thing you're talking about.
That's the
earlier.
natural progression,
Somebody's
dude.
going to stand up.
Yeah. You're gonna get McFly's dad. Something's gonna pop your noggin.
But if you're a good bully,
Yeah, if you're a good bully, you fucking take the hit and you like
and then you punch back.
now you die.
Give him a wedgie or something.
And
Well, what about-
you remind everybody else why
But you might run into the thing where like 30 years comes back to you.
your boss.
And he's like some kind of Bill Gates motherfucker.
he's like your boss.
Or he's like, oh, fuck.
Been training MMA since I lost that fight.
I never got over you.
Get over it, nerd.
Get over it. That's why you're still here.
I think step 2 of our bully.
Yeah, because bullies got to be fit and strong too, right?
Yeah.
They got to be able. I think we need to look out for bullies. Sounds like they're kind of like
Nurture them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I like this. Like
Then we can put them in the military.
Hard times make
or
strong men.
like police officers.
Oh,
They
yeah.
bully people. They'd be so good. They're like, I'm gonna bully you now. I got my bully club.
See, this badge is my bully. And write you a ticket.
It makes sense that bullies will succeed. I mean, if you think about society all the way up, the top tier,
Yikes.
the like, yeah, our last president like once said, quote unquote, just grab him right by the pussy.
Bullies are like,
You know what I mean?
P. Diddy. Who's like Trump. Cool. No, I can't fucking.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Donald Trump did call him Sleepy Joe. That's kind of a...
Donald Trump was an absolute bully. Did you watch those first debates? Good
Dude, have you
Lord.
seen Donald Trump shake hands with somebody?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
He's
dude.
a fucking bully, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He like grabs them and like pulls them and then shoves them and pulls them again. He's like,
Jerks
fuck
him
with
around.
me.
Yeah.
I'd rather have him than Sleepy Joe, though.
For sure.
I'm just saying
Because he's a bully, right?
That's our societal norm, right? Those people are successful.
But then you do have to, I don't know, at some point you do have to
They're
contain
the
it.
executives. They go to the gym every morning at 6 a.m.
Bang their
bully people
secretaries.
all the way into really big...
Dude, what a flex, though. He could Donald Trump handshake people. You think he'd piss people off?
Yes, for sure he did. There were people that were like knew about the Trump handshake, and they're like, I'm not going to get the Trump handshake, and they go up there and just get bullied, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's so awesome. He like slaps him
That'd
in
be
the face.
funny if
He's
somebody
like,
fucking hit him, dude. You were being a dick, dude. It's on video. Look at your handshake, dude. I didn't like it. I popped you in the face.
yeah, right when he pulls you with the left.
That's how you get suicided.
Oh, yeah. Secret Service, all the dudes with the squirrely things coming out of their ears will be jumping on you and shit with their suits on. You're like, dude, I've never seen so many guys.
Yeah,
Beat
that's why you
people
get bullied. It's bullshit, dude. Bullshit.
All right, we gotta take a shot, talk about the whiskey, and we got one more topic.
Okay.
So he like hires bulls to help him.
He didn't need to.
Secret Service.
Did you think Trump trained that handshake?
Yeah, he's totally part of his like thing.
Like every morning he wakes up at 4 a.m. and fucking.
I mean,
shakes.
what
He's got
a
the
what a
whole
great
workout machine, dude. He's like, whoa.
what a great way to ask everybody that you meet. Are you bitch?
It's okay.
It's a step
The
beyond
Donald Trump handshake is like walking up to someone and being like, "Oh yeah, I knew a guy with your name once. He's a fucking cocksucker."
Cocksucker.
Yeah.
Same fucking price. Dude. He's a little more aggressive, even.
You walk up and you're like, "Oh yeah, you shake like a bitch. Here you go."
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me? Good luck. You'll get suicided in prison. Dude. I'm the president of the free world. Oh.
So did Donald Trump pay his money?
No, they reduced it.
He fucking crowdfunded that shit too.
They reduced it.
You realize he raised like $10 million or some shit in crowdfunding? Being
That's,
like,
we should give Trump more money. You know, he needs.
I mean,
Look.
I agree.
He needs more money.
I wouldn't be too pissed if he got the fucking country back.
They
he gets to spend a lot of fucking money, dude.
they reduced it. He
Yeah.
came up with the cash. All right, sweetness. How do we feel? Sweet. I want to give it a 3.
200%.
3.5 even. I
Yeah.
could go 3.5. Crunch.
1.5.
Oh, I was gonna
2.
cool with
Yeah,
that.
too.
Bite. I thought it was a little bit high. Not crazy, but a little bit.
Yeah, 3. The bite's weird. The bite's kind of harsh, but kind of not because it like has real bite. You know what I mean?
Bottle. No, it's a dough bottle. We've
It is
we've talked
cool.
about the Angels in New Bottle.
It's a dope bottle.
It's got its own shape. It's got crazy fucking prints all over.
It reminds me of
3.5.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh my god, this is the coolest bottle ever, but it's clearly a better bottle than
it
everything.
reminds me of an Elijah Craig bottle.
It's a little more pronounced than that.
Drunkenness? See, this is where it gets weird.
It's
How do we judge drunkenness if we drink other whiskey before we drink the whiskey? People are going to call us on this one day, and we're going to have to have an
respect.
answer.
Fuck that.
We're going to have to have
Fuck
an answer.
that. If you don't respect my opinion, stop listening to my show. Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
No. Like, I can differentiate. I had 2 shots of some shit earlier. That's not going to skew the fucking last 7 shots of this today.
Okay, so drunkenness is working well, it sounds like.
No.
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 All right.
No, because I'm not a big fan of this whiskey. The drunkenness for me is hard because it's a little more difficult to get down.
86 proof, 86.6.
It's a little bit higher than normal. I'm going to go, maybe 3. All right.
We have a lot of problems.
I guess the drunkenness is working, huh? Can't even hold a pen right.
Dude, your shit got fucked up, dude.
Damn.
Holy shit, man.
You lost the spring. Now it's not gonna work.
You think it was from this or from that whiskey before?
No, we're good.
Sorry. That was uncalled for.
We need to tape it together. Tape it.
So, we have one more topic, right?
Yeah.
I want to talk about robot attack dogs because it scares the living fuck out of me.
Okay, so a motherfucker in Massachusetts barricades himself in the house. Right?
Seems reasonable.
Police are like,
yeah.
Well, fuck, we don't know where he is, but he's all up in there, and we gotta get him out.
Yeah.
So what they do is they send in a couple robots and a robot dog. They made it a point in the article to differentiate between the robot and the robot dog.
Yeah.
My question, okay. So the robots go in, and the robot dog, and they find the motherfucker, and they're like, oh, he's in the basement, and that allowed, like, police to, move in, I guess. I don't know. They were like, oh, he's here. So the police go in, they shoot tear gas down there, and they get the motherfucker out.
Okay.
Not before the guy shoots the robot dog, and
shoot that motherfucker first.
And the police department is like, thank you to the robot dog. It saved a lot of human lives and da-da-da. And I'm like, bro, it's a fucking machine. It's an inanimate object.
Computer that got shot upon entry?
It's fucking like I don't know. I'm sitting here shitting on him because I'm like, how do you thank an inanimate object, right?
It's
but then
robot,
also,
right?
like, I get in my truck and I'm like, oh
God.
So the question I have is
You did
this:
good, girl.
how much plausible deniability does the controller of said robot dog have?
He should have shot first.
Oh, I don't know. The fucking dog, like when my dog attacks somebody, I can just be like, "Oh, the dog,"
It's a dog.
But if I was like controlling the dog, like
And then you're like, oh, the dog.
the dog, dude.
He's a motherfucker. He's bulletproof too. It's
fucking-
kind of wild.
It's fucking mean. Don't pet him.
Isn't it weird? So there's a lot to unpack here. One, what's different between a robot dog and a robot? Because to me, they're both robots, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not a dog. It's
Also,
a robot.
who's controlling this shit? Oh,
Is it just like a roll around robot? It doesn't even have like dog legs. And they're like,
No,
it's a robot dog.
No, they got the ones with the dog legs.
it's
and
the
they're
fucking
scary,
Boston
bro.
Dynamic fucking do backflip scary
it's that
shit.
right?
Yeah.
But isn't that just a robot?
Yeah, that will bite you.
But it's all like happy, like a dog.
It bites. That would
And
be
it's a
so
dog,
lame.
so you don't know where you stand with it. You're like, I don't know, dude. Are we cool? Like, you're wagging your tail, but you look like you could bite my face. I'm not sure.
Oh, you think the dog has?
But it's
tail?
like, but you got to think about it all the way through. Like, somebody's controlling the robot. Like,
And you trick them. You wag the tail, on purpose, and you're like, oh, look, you can
That's
trust
a good
me.
little robot dog, dude. How cute he is.
And you bite his fucking neck. That would be whack if the robot dog's only weapon was like
To bite you.
dog bites.
Hey, if you're going to build a robot dog, why not put, like, a gun on that motherfucker?
Fucking wings. And
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fly.
and missiles and shit.
Like,
Damn,
yeah.
dude.
Little Gatling gun.
They're like, oh, look at this badass robot dog. And you're like, bro, that's a
That's a
fighter
tank.
jet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fighter jet.
That's the Terminator, dude. You're fucked.
Yeah. It's not a dog at all.
Look at a cute dog. Got him.
Dang, that's so scary. Can you imagine, like, in your house, right? Robot dog? Fuck, dude. Like, they bust in your house. They're just standing.
So they stomp your house down. It stands as tall as a 40-foot robot dog.
Oh, it's
40 foot, dude. 40 foot.
Damn,
robot
it's a
dog.
40-foot robot
That's a
dog.
big boy. It's a big old boy. Dude, you think they put floof on the robot dogs?
What's flu?
No, robot dogs are ice
Just
cold.
full
dude.
metal, ice cold.
But do they have teeth?
They got to. They don't have fucking rockets and guns. What do they got?
They should have like tear gas and mace and
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
bullets, dude.
Bullets.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah. Fucking laser beams on the top of their
That is kind of whack. Like, you're like, all right, send the robot dog down there. Let's flush him out. And then as soon as he comes out, we're going to shoot him. Bro, why not just put a gun on the back of the robot dog?
Yeah,
Let the
dude.
robot dog run down there and shoot him.
What if you rode on the robot dog? Climbed up and be tall.
This is what
We need
happened.
more robot animals. We need robot camels.
Clearly, the bully did not lead this team.
He's like, we're going to go down there and fuck him up, dude. That's what.
We're gonna go look at him, wag our tail.
They're like, dude, shoot the robot dog guns. And he's like, nah, we're going to run up on his ass and robot dog bite him, bro.
Ouch.
Get shot.
I wonder
As
what
it
kind of
comes through
bite
the
force they
door.
have. Like a dog bite force.
No, it's probably a robot that bite for you.
Ouch.
It bites as hard as 4 million
But homie was
pound
smart,
per
though.
square inch Tyrannosaurus Rex bite.
Ooh.
Homie was smart though.
Oh.
He shot the robot dog upon entry, so
It's got the hydraulic bite.
Oh.
like they were basically thanking the robot dog for
That's
taking a
tough,
bullet.
dude.
Yeah.
It took a bullet so that some
Homie
three people didn't have to or something.
Homie
real
shot
dog
the
didn't
robot
have to?
dogs.
Yeah. I would shoot robot dogs.
Yeah, dude. That's the first thing you shoot. I don't know what we're shooting at, but if there's a robot dog as an option, bro, that.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Dude, yeah.
I shot him too.
It's no good if you're like walking down the street, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You can't run.
Yeah,
They'll
shoot 'em.
catch you.
Yeah, they're fast.
Yeah.
They can also sniff out bombs.
For sure. Why would you call it a dog if it couldn't sniff
Can,
out
can it also find my drugs too?
everything,
Probably.
bro?
Yeah. So
Damn.
you're like, I got a drug dog.
It can found the drugs that you
Robot
stuffed up
dog.
your ass, dude.
Yeah.
A drug robot dog.
That's
Oh,
not
man.
cool.
You like program. Like, find my dirty socks.
Yeah.
Pick them all up. Put
All right, so there's one more topic that we have to get. We have to. This is the most important topic of the night. Guy gets pushed onto an Amtrak rail.
Oh, God.
Train runs guy over. That's unfortunate. It sucks.
That's the story?
But then people start calling the police and they, hey, there's this homeless guy out here and he's got a human leg, right?
That's good.
So this homeless person found a human leg. That's,
As one homeless person does.
as that guy did. So the police show up and they're like, yo, where's this homeless person with the human leg? And they're like, look, he's over there. He's got 2 human legs, but then he's got a third one and he's eating it. A homeless person eating a raw human leg off the Amtrak rail.
Oh.
Hungry.
Is he hungry? I feel like there's some more shit going on here than just like, oh man, I skipped breakfast,
Dude.
I didn't get the McGriddle this morning.
Bro, he probably skipped breakfast for the last week.
It's crazy they have a law
He,
against that.
he's hungry and on crack,
You think he was hungry? That's what I'm saying.
Was it bath salts this time?
Dude, clearly if a motherfucker's eating a leg, he's hungry. I don't even care what kind of
He
leg
didn't
it
even
is.
cook it.
It could be a chicken leg.
Still
You're
had a,
eating
like-
a chicken leg, that motherfucker's hungry.
Still had pants on it, dude.
He's eating a fried chicken leg. He's obviously hungry.
You know?
That's pretty sound logic, actually. But I don't know. A homeless person that's been up on bath salts for 3 days might not just be hungry. He might just be like wanting to eat a human leg.
Where the fuck are you gonna find?
Amtrak, bro.
I'm just saying this. It was too much of an.
No, he's been waiting. He's been waiting at Amtrak.
There's
He's
no
like,
way he's waiting at Amtrak.
Man, I've
for a
been eating
human
these
leg.
fucking chicken legs.
Dude, do you know
for
what the
fucking-
odds are? He's better luck winning lottery twice.
Someone's got to win. And this homeless person fucking got the human leg.
He got the human leg, but the fact remains, he had to be hungry. You don't eat because you're not hungry.
He was so hungry he didn't even cook it. How do you prepare?
That's what I'm saying.
How do you
Hungry.
prepare a human leg? And I'm curious about what part of the leg he got. Is that weird? I want to know. Like, did he get the the thigh?
Or the calf?
It sounds
Or
like
did he get the
was.
calf?
It sounds like it was the leg.
Oh, it had a joint. It's all floppy. He's got to throw it over his
Yeah,
shoulder.
dude. That shit's
Okay.
heavy, too, dude. It's like 25
Yeah.
pounds of leg.
You can go fucking toes. You can go fucking meaty thigh.
How do you prepare it? How do you prepare a human leg?
Probably fire's good.
Yeah. You probably got to bake it for a while.
Fire? You think fire?
Yeah, you should probably cook it.
You want to get all the hair off it.
Yeah, that.
And the pants.
Definitely not ice. You know.
And the pants. And you got to burn the shoe and the sock off. It's part of the cooking process.
You could go ice, but you got to put fire before you eat. Would be. But it sounds like this guy was so hungry he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude.
This dude was hungry, man.
He was, dude. He's on the side of the road eating the leg. I saw the video of him. They had it all blurred out, but he was like walking around. Had a chicken leg.
And I did.
Oh,
that.
so he just had the calf.
He had it like this.
I did this.
Like he had the sneaker in his hand.
It was hinging and stuff, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it was
did-
like big. It was like a full leg that was cut off by a train.
Yeah.
it's a lot like that.
Like close to the
Yeah.
hip, maybe? Yeah. I bet he was eating the bone marrow.
I did this with a hog leg one time.
You dragged it around in the streets and ate it raw with all the hair
I
on
mean,
it.
pretty fucking close. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, dude. Not a lot of different there.
Did it get hit by a train?
No.
You must have been hungry.
I was very hungry. Very hungry.
Was it good?
Uh,
Do you recommend it?
I honestly don't remember much of that particular night, but so I'm told. I found a hog leg that had been on the fire that went out. Apparently,
It'd been on the fire all night. Unfortunately, the fire
Fire
went
went
out
out.
like before night.
Yeah. So no fire. It was just a hog leg on a grill.
Rotting.
That was
Gross, dude. You ate it?
And I found it. I was like, what's on the grill? Somebody cooked something because there's people here, right? So I opened the grill. There was a hog leg. It was delicious. Ate it.
It looked delicious.
I mean, for fucking blackout drunk, pissed myself. Yeah, it looked delicious. I was hungry.
It was hairy.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't hairy.
Oh yeah.
Hairy
Oh.
hog leg.
It's
oh,
a
for sure.
butchered hog. It wasn't.
They butchered all the
It
hair
wasn't.
off of
It
it.
wasn't that bad.
Did you
And it
start?
was, like only mostly frozen. I think it was like degrees.
Did you start at the top? like the hip, or did
Bro,
you start down at the bottom?
It wasn't
like the
even
sneaker?
raw. It was like fucking frozen. It was cold as fuck that night, dude.
Frozen hog legs.
Yeah, it was like frozen. Shit was not.
By the fireside frozen legs.
But I was drunk enough to. I think I carried it around and ate it for a while before I realized it.
Was it good though?
Oh,
Did you enjoy it? You must have. If you walked around with it.
Do we want to close it up? Or we want to talk about something else? We can talk about Roadhouse.
Oh yeah,
that was fun.
Did y'all watch it? Did y'all watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
I've seen little bits and pieces.
I watched it. It was fun.
That was my takeaway too.
Jake
Honestly,
Gyllenhaal's come a long way from Brokeback Mountain.
I got like an hour into it, and I was like, "This is dumb as fuck, dude. This is dumb as fuck."
Oh yeah, it's dumb as fuck. It's Roadhouse, dude. What do you expect to?
And I think at an hour in, I went, "Wait, the original Roadhouse was kind of dumb as fuck." Also, so is every Sylvester Stallone movie since Rocky 1 has been dumb as fuck. Like every Jackie Chan movie is dumb as fuck. And look, I'm not hating. This was my jam when I was growing up.
I like dumb as fuck.
I love I'm dumb as fuck. Turns out I'm dumb as fuck, and I like this shit. And so I'm watching Roadhouse, and instead of being like, "This is dumb as fuck," I was like, "No, I'm dumb as fuck, and this is awesome." You know? And then it became a good time. Now it's a
fun.
party.
Yeah, that was fun. You ever want to crash a boat into a bar?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Me
Can I
too.
crash a jet ski into a boat and then crash the boat into a bar?
And then fight about it, dude?
It was awesome. It was awesome. And then you got Conor McGregor fucking dude.
Playing Conor McGregor, dude?
He was Conor McGregor. That's it. He has zero acting range, but he fucking nailed it. He nailed it.
That's pretty cool.
Because they were like, "Hey, just be you," you know? And he's like, I'm a
was.
bully, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he was. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
So you recommend
Do you
it?
think you'll ever get another acting offer ever for anything?
If they ever need Conor McGregor in a movie.
Which they should put him in.
Yeah.
But he can only be like...
He's definitely in the next... I bet he's in the next Expendables.
And he's going to do the same shit. He just fucking walks around and smiles. That's all he does. That fucking Conor McGregor walk, you know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Fucking naked.
Yeah.
What if they put him in like a World War II movie or something?
He would take his shirt off and he'd walk around like Conor McGregor.
He played like a
and,
German or something.
Try to fight him.
What happened to the Irish during World War II?
They were still struck by the potato famine. That didn't end.
Ran out of potatoes and got a lot of snakes, right?
And then the Catholics got mad and the Protestants
You know how
fought.
many potatoes it takes killing a zero?
Yeah, I don't think they did a whole lot.
Were they involved in World War II?
Dude, Conor McGregor is going to get more. He's going to get more acting roles. He will.
Yeah.
He sold his soul. Like he's there.
To
He's
play
fucking
himself.
He sold his soul, dude. He totally
Well, he's
did,
not
dude.
fucking fighting anymore.
Is
he?
Is P. Diddy his agent?
Like
Ooh.
why would he fight anymore if he like all he has to do is walk around and be Conor McGregor in him?
He should fight P. Diddy.
I don't even know that'd be much of a fight.
I'll back this. Yeah, I like it. I got tens of dollars I can watching Conor McGregor.
We're
fight
just doing
P. Diddy.
sensational. It would be Jake Paul versus Jake Paul's like, "I'm gonna fucking in traffic." Everyone's like, "Oh my god, I'll pay money for that."
The winner gets the
$60.
douchebag title shot against Jake Paul. Dude.
The winner from Jake Paul and P. Diddy gets the
No,
title.
no. From P. Diddy.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
And then we just nuke the whole fucking spot, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah, we kill everybody. For sure. We find a way to get the girl from the ring to crawl out of everybody's televisions that orders it on pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, we get all that shit.
Yeah.
All right, guys, the Whiskey and Whiskers website is up, so whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account starting at just $1 a month at whiskerspodcast.com. You can also find links to all of our social media. We're on
And a
Instagram,
website.
Twitter, and Facebook.
The website.
whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. We got new episodes every Monday, new content all the time.
So see you next week.